Good morning. So today we're going to talk about boundary lines. I'm going to give you a quote by a wonderful, wonderful channel. The name is Lewis Howes. I'm going to hook up one of his videos in a comment section, not comment. Well, actually, yes, in the comment section at the top and also in the description. There you go. So, quote, your boundaries are not making you lose friends or family members. Your boundaries are making you lose gaslighters, emotional abusers, needy and greedy manipulators, self centered narcissists, and energy draining vampires. Keep standing up for yourself. You're doing great. Whoa. Hi, this is Jan from New York City. I love truly helping people to keep some more of their own hard earned money. On Wednesdays, we talk about personal growth. I have a We Can Do It Wednesday show, which is what you're listening to right now. Sometimes it directly is connected to money saving. Sometimes it has nothing to do with money saving. But I think all of the time, just our mindset will always have something to do with the way we handle anything, including financials. Was that not a quote, or was that not a quote? Don't forget to check out Lewis Howe's channel. Very excellent motivator. He has amazing guests. And if you're a person in business, for example, you really will appreciate it. Anyone will appreciate that show. Business or not business. Let's talk a minute today about boundary lines. When you buy a property, you have a property line, right? You know what is yours, and you know, well, it's no longer your property because of a property line. In a way, that is a boundary line, right? You play certain sports, okay? For example, if you're playing basketball and the ball goes out of bounds, the ball is considered out of bounds if it's thrown past a certain length or space or whatever, that's out of bounds. It's beyond its boundary. So you see, boundaries are actually a good thing. If we never had boundaries, how would we know if I'm standing inside of New York State or Connecticut? Somewhere there's a line. If I cross to go to a Holland Tunnel to the state of New Jersey, my neighboring state, if you look carefully enough, at some point you will literally see a boundary line that says on one side New York and on one side New Jersey. Literally, you see the actual line. So there are boundary lines. They are there for a reason. Why are they there? They're there to keep things a little bit separately and to protect yourself in a way. Boundary lines. So too, we also at times have to draw invisible lines in the sand. Let's go back to some of the things it says. Now, I love the beginning of this quote, especially. Let me just get my little glasses here. Your boundaries are not making you lose friends or family members. That's interesting. It didn't say boundary lines are going to keep you away from your friends and family. No, it says it's not going to make you lose friends or family members. Now, why is that? Well, my theory on that is simple. Anybody that has a friend or family member that's a true friend, example, they will respect your boundaries. Example, suppose you don't want to deal with certain things past a certain time of the day. I know for myself, and I've told my close friends and family members, I am good for nothing after, let's say, 6 p.m. So if it's all right by you, if we could keep certain matters to the next day, they're like, sure. They don't even think about it. They're like, Janet wants to chill out after 6 o'clock. It's the truth because my mental energy is gone. I am a morning person. I am a morning person. Now, if they want to contact me in the morning at their leisure when they can, what's best for them, because I respect their boundaries too, then that works out for those friends and family members. So that in a way is a boundary line. And at the end of this quote from Lewis Howes, it says, keep standing up for yourself. You're doing great. Sometimes it's hard to say no to people in the beginning. How many of you listening ever had trouble originally saying no? Okay, if you really didn't want to do something, if you really didn't want to go to that expensive party, If you really didn't want to have to pay a lot of money to look a certain way for that expensive party because you don't want to and you're having a hard time saying no, originally it is hard. Initially, it could be hard for a person that's used to saying, yeah, 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 just saying yes for everything. Sometimes it is hard, but as time goes by, in a way, you, me, anyone, we are drawing our own little personal boundary lines. I also, when I read this, this is also very, very a bold part of it. Here's the bold part. Your boundaries are making you lose, get a load of this, gaslighters, emotional abusers, needy and greedy, manipulators, and self centered narcissists and energy draining vampires. Wow. I would say these are very, very strong, strong words, but they convey an important message. So when you draw boundary lines, you're not losing true friends and true family. They understand. And if they draw boundary lines, you respect them back as well. It's just really that simple. Sometimes the simplest things are the most important things. So if you feel the need to draw a boundary line, if after 6 p.m., for example, you want to have just family time and you want to put down the phone, if you will, for a couple of hours, draw a boundary line. We're not going to be sitting on social media for 2 hours. We are going to be in the present moment and look at each other and talk. My, oh my, what a concept. Well, it can't be that bad because it worked for thousands and thousands of years. I think it's important for families to get together in person. I think it's important to have that real interaction. It's okay for all of us. I say all of us. Please don't think it's a you, me. I mean, an all of us thing. I think it's important for all of us to disconnect a little bit from electronic devices and social media when we have real media, real friends, real family in front of us. And at that moment in time, it's okay. It's okay to put down the device. And matter of fact, I think it's important. So here's a thought to consider. If you're finding yourself in a position where there's not enough boundaries in that area, maybe create some, even if it's for an hour a day. Carve out some actual time. I just thought that I'd share this wonderful quote. And if you're interested for really, really cool motivation, go to the Lewis House channel. I'll find a video that may be of interest. Well, they're all of interest, but maybe one or two that really showed out for myself. And I'll hook it up in the description below. And don't forget that sometimes it takes the content creator a minute to find it. So if you don't see it immediately, give me a couple of minutes or a half hour to check it out. All right. Everybody have an amazing, fantastic, we can do it Wednesday sort of day. Have a great day. Bye bye.